Hello, welcome to MoreBikes.co.uk. Taking a couple of minutes out of the day to talk to you about Rich Art Concepts helmet paint jobs. Go to richart.co.uk. You will find everything there that you need to know about how to get your hands on some great bespoke helmet paint. The reason I'm going to talk to you about this is because as a long-time visitor of MoreBikes, or even if you're a brand new visitor to MoreBikes, you'll probably see some photos of us guys riding on the site. What we tend to do as well is have painted helmets. This is so we're identifiable and also, you know, to establish a identity for the website. This is my helmet. This is my design. I've had this design for about 10-12 years now. And my helmets are all painted by Richard Stevens, who is the owner of Rich Art Concepts. I've talked to you before about the quality of work that you get from Richard, and I really rate him very highly indeed. And the nice thing about Rich is that if you give him an idea, you don't have to be a great artist yourself. You don't have to have any understanding of what goes into painting a helmet. And let's face it, out of all of us out there who's brave enough to try and paint their own lid, but if you talk to Rich, you will get an opportunity to talk to one of the best helmet painters in the world and give him your ideas, and he'll go away and work those up into a design for you. He'll do the whole process if you want him to, and he will take a basic design, a basic idea that you've got, and turn that into a full-on working 3D design that looks absolutely fantastic and is quite resilient as well. It's certainly as resilient as any factory paint job you might get from a helmet you'll buy off the shelf. There's layers and layers of lacquer that go into these helmets. And the quality of finish is absolutely superb, and of course you come out of it at the end with a helmet that's unique to you and works for your design and your ideas. Rich can go from anything very modern, which is this helmet which I usually use on modern bikes when we're riding them, testing them, whatever, and as you can see this is a very modern design on a Shark Race Pro carbon. And he can do all sorts of designs. He puts cartoons on or whatever you want really, but you talk to him about it, and like I say, Rich can really deliver a great finished polished helmet. He can also go more retro with his styling, and this is something that I wanted to show you in particular because he has just completed this for me, and this is my retro helmet for when I'm riding the older style motorcycles, or even the older motorcycles actually. And it just shows the difference, I think, perfectly between what a helmet painter who is a one-trick pony will do and what a helmet painter who, like Rich, is a really good designer and understands what works on a helmet, what a good helmet painter will do. And you can see here that what Rich has done is taken the original concept design and he sort of pared it back as if it came from like the 1950s or 60s almost. And that was the brief really to Rich. I just asked him to take the current design and make it look as if it came from the 50s or 60s, and this is what he came up with. He's put in some beautiful detail. It looks very simple, but it will also work very well for photography and video because you'll know which direction I'm looking in, and that's a good thing to think about when you're having a helmet painted, is you want quite bold designs because it works on a distance. A lot of helmets are very intricate on the close up. You can have a look and there's some beautiful detail on there, but it's lost once you're 5-10 feet away. It's absolutely lost. Now if you want that detail in your helmet, that's fine, of course, it's your helmet, you have what you want. But if you want a helmet that works for photography or something like that, then get a big bold design, and you can see where your head's turning as you're in the riding poses, as you're going around corners, etc. It all just works. But I thought it was worth taking a few minutes out just to show you the new design on the helmet that Rich has sent me. I'm incredibly happy with this, and I wanted to let you guys know about Rich Art Concepts. So go to richart.co.uk, type in helmet painters and look for Richard Stevens. He's the guy who owns it, he's the guy who does the painting of these helmets. Highly recommended. Price wise, really it's the sky's the limit. You can be as frugal as you want with your design, and it doesn't cost very much, a couple of £100 or something, you know, a bit more than that depending on your design. But if you want gold leaf, he can work in gold leaf. If you want really ornate designs, Rich can do whatever you want, and he will charge accordingly, so the price does go up. I can't really give you a price for the helmet that you've got going on in your head at the moment, but if you speak to Rich, he'll give you a price and work out some details and things like that. But like I say, I'm very happy with these. This is probably the 10th or 12th helmet that Rich has painted for me. And I keep going back to him because I think his quality of work, the end product, The finish, the lacquer, everything's absolutely superb. And if you or somebody you know is looking for a helmet paint job, then check out Richard Stevens at Rich Art Concepts. So look for richart.co.uk and you'll get there, like I say. That's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for plenty more from More Bikes.